it's your girl Elo for Life, and today I am doing a part 2 of my 90-day hair growth challenge. Now, if you didn't watch my first video, go watch my first video. However, it has actually been 34 days, and I wanted to come back and give you all an update. Now, I did say I would come back at 30 days, about a month, but time has slipped on by. So it is 34 days, and I knew I needed to get this out. So today, at the time of recording of this video, it's April 8th, okay? So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get into it, and we'll see what's been going on, what I've been doing with my hair, now that I'm trying to do this 90-day hair growth challenge, and I'll give you all any tips or anything that I have or what I've been doing. So the first thing I'm going to do on camera, the first thing I'm going to show on camera is how far my hair has grown. So if you didn't watch the first video, of course, to do a little recap, what I did was I dyed my hair black. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to see how much growth I would get in 90 days. So this is kind of like a journey that I wanted to do for the 90 days. So what I basically did was just plait my hair down, and me just taking care of my hair, using low manipulation of my hair, and that's pretty much about it. But the key to it is I did not want to unravel my plaits, because like I said, I wanted it to be low manipulation. I didn't want to sit there constantly combing and brushing it, because if you leave your hair alone, your hair should grow and you should be able to obtain some length. So me being myself, I'm the type of person who washes her hair every 2 weeks pretty much. And when you're constantly manipulating it, it I don't want to say it stunts your growth, but you can kind of lose some length sometimes too when you're constantly just messing in your hair. So this is a challenge for myself, because to not take my hair out of these plaits, just doing protective styles, and I'll do more videos on what I've been doing as far as protective styling. Not styling itself, because I'm not messing with my hair. I'm not taking these plaits out. But maybe the wigs and some scarves I bought. I'll be doing future videos on that. But today I'm going to show you what I'm currently doing with my hair. And since I'm not going to work, I'm working from home, this would be a great opportunity to do that, because I don't have to constantly mess with my hair. I'm at home for most of the time anyway. So let's get started. So what I wanted, so I got my scarf on, and my bonnet on. I'm going to reveal to y'all how much growth I received within the last 34 days since I've dyed my hair. And the thing is, I have gray hair growing in, and that's the reason why I dyed my hair in the first place. So you'll see the gray hair and how much I've grown since then. So let's go ahead and take this off. Let's just get into it. So right now I'm looking like Miss Silly from The Color Purple. Okay, as you can see. And I'm just gonna come up closer so you all can see the gray. So if you can see my gray here, you can actually see what's been going on for the past 34 days. And that's why I did that, because I want to be able to measure. Now I'm going to do a full measurement once 90 days is over, and I can actually take these plaits out of my hair. But just because you have plaits in your hair and you're not really manipulating your hair too much, that doesn't mean you don't take care of your hair. So you have to definitely take care of your hair. Now, I do work out 5-6 days a week, and I sweat. So because I sweat, I also need to make sure that my scalp is clean, or remains clean, or I need to get it clean, because you get this salt. When you sweat, you have salt, and you get the buildup on your scalp, of course. And then products that you're putting in your hair, you need to clean that off as well. So that's one key thing. Make sure you still are cleansing your hair. Just because it's plaited up don't mean you stop cleansing your hair, okay? So, if you did see my previous video, one of the shampoos that I like a lot that I am using is called the Camille Rose Ginger Cleansing Shampoo. I don't know if you all can see that real good. You can get this from Target, and it has castor and anise oil in it. And I'm not going to go into the details of everything that it has in it because I did it in my first video. I'm not going to do it in this one. But I like this because they actually have a nozzle on there now. Whereas before they had one of the caps that you have to click and pour it in your hand and then, you know, do that. But now with this, what I like about this, I'm able to get down into my parts. And that's all I do. I put this in my parts and then I massage it into my scalp. Now, one of the things I like about this cleansing rinse is that it's not sudsy like a regular shampoo. Something like the Cream of Nature. It's not sudsy like that whatsoever. So, and it does get your hair clean. It does get your scalp clean. So that's what I definitely love about this cleansing rinse. It's not one of those sulfate shampoos that just, you know, and then you'll have to spend a lot of time getting all that out of your hair too, because you definitely want to get that cleansed. The next thing, one other thing that I might use as well, if I'm not using this one, I'm going to use the Main Choice Prickly Pear Paradise No Poo Conditioning Cleanse Foam. I like this as well. Doesn't get sudsy. I believe I got this either at Sally's or I got this at Target. Okay, so it's for all hair types, and this will definitely get your hair cleansed as well. So I kind of like switch between the two. I already had this one in my arsenal, but I do like both of these to cleanse my hair since I'm not unraveling my plaits or anything like that. And it does get my hair cleansed. Okay. Now the next thing I do is after I done already washed my hair for the week, and I am washing my hair once a week, or depending on how dirty it is, once a week or every 2 weeks. I'm still getting my hair cleansed. I do use this Honeydew Liquid Moisture Refresher. So I will put this on my hair, and I'm going to do it today because it's time for me to moisturize. It's time to moisturize my hair. And that's the key to your hair growth, is you definitely want to keep your hair moisturized in the process. So I will actually use this about 3 times a week. So essentially I'm using this like every other day. And I'm just getting this all in my hair really good. Getting it moisturized. Trying to coat those ends really good. You know, because your ends are very important. They're very sensitive. Let's see if I got it in here. Yep. I'm just in my... Make sure you get all down in there real good, guys. And I like this. Now, I'm going to be honest. I really don't care for the smell. But it is infused with honey and nettle. So, I use this on my daughter's hair. And it does a really good job of moisturizing and detangling her hair as well. So, I'm not going to go through all of the ingredients that's in here. But it's great for wash and goes and to add moisture for protective styles. And since I am protective styling and I'm not doing anything to my plaits because they're looking a little fugly right now, then this is what I put on my hair. And I might need a little bit more moisture back here. And if you don't have this, you guys, I mean, go ahead by all means and just use flat out water. Same thing, you know. Just use some flat out water. Get a little spray bottle and add water in it. Okay. Now I feel like that's all moisturized. The next thing I'm going to do is, our edges are very important. So I do have the Camille Rose Grow Back Rejuva Drops. And I like to use this on my edges. Shake it up a little bit. And I will put this on my hair about 3 times a week as well. So every time that I moisturize my hair, I'm going to use these drops as well. And I like to put it all around the edges of my hair. I really don't too much put it on the inside of my hair. I just put it around the edges of my hair because your edges are very sensitive and they're important. So, and that's okay. That's enough. As long as you get that saturated and rub that in, massage it in. Massaging your hair and your scalp is very rejuvenating because it gets the blood flowing really, really good in your scalp. So that's all I do around my edges. Now, because I did moisturize my hair, I do use this leave-in conditioner. This is the Golden Honey Base leave-in conditioner, or yeah, leave-in that hydrates your hair. Now, it looks like honey, but when you actually put it on your hand, it's not sticky and thick like honey. So don't let the packaging, don't let the look of it deceive you. This is how it looks. You see how that just, oops, it's back in down camera. See how that's just running on down? Now, if I had some regular old honey, it'd probably be, that's going to run down real fast. See, and it doesn't stick. So, first, what I like to do with this is, first of all, I like to coat the ends of my hair. Okay. Because your ends are so important. And I like to coat the ends of my hair. And you really don't need a lot of this product. But I do that. And then I'll take the rest of it and put it on my hair. Make sure my stuff is nicely coated. I just emulsify it in my hands and put it on my hair. And that's all I'm doing. Making sure my hair is hydrated. And as you're building these products on your hair throughout the week, that's why it's so important to cleanse your hair as well. Because you will have buildup on your scalp. After I do that, I have one more thing. Oops, I know where it is. After I do that, I'm going to take some of my Camille Rose. And this is a Ultimate Growth Serum. Now, this is what I use in between my parts. Now, y'all saw me use the Growth Oil Serum around my edges. Okay. So, I'm going to take this and use these on my parts. And I'm going to use my mirror so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to sparingly put this in my parts. Okay. Getting it real good. And you don't have to use a lot. I've had this bottle for quite some time. And that's all I do. And I'm going to massage that gently in my scalp. Okay. Now, you don't have to use these products. Just use products that work for you. Okay. And I like Camille Rose products. It's an awesome line for naturals. And these products will actually keep my hair moisturized for a few days. So that's the reason why I don't put this on my hair. Now, everybody's hair is different. And some people's hair just eat up moisture. But for me, my hair is not like that. So, and as you can see, look at them braids. They get so old. Now, I know this is usually the time when I be ready to, like, take these things out my head. For real, for real. But, like I said, I told y'all I'm going to leave these in here for 90 days. I'm going to leave these in here for 90 days. Last but not least, and I have to go get it. This is one other thing that I have. The last thing I put on my hair is the Almond J Twisted Butter Sweet Almond Milk and Honey by Camille Rose. I love this stuff, y'all. This is the top of the, this is what I put on top of everything. It just seals in everything. It's a twisted butter. This is what I braid my hair up with this stuff when I'm plaiting my hair down, because it keeps it so moisturized. And I just put that around my edges. Oops. I'm being a little nosy. And you don't need to use a lot of this stuff. See, you don't need to use a lot of this stuff. This is some thick butter. Not super thick. I still like my main choice jelly hair butter. That's one of my go-tos as well. But I don't have any more of that. And I have not been able to find it either. So, I'm just going to put this on top of my hair to seal everything in. And I also make sure I put it on my ends as well. And I twist my ends back up if they're unraveled. And do that. This is how I get them curly at the end. So I definitely pay very close attention to the ends of my hair. And I did tell you all that I would do a trim on camera, but I'll probably do that after I take these down, most definitely, and give myself a good trim. And that's all I do. Everything looks moisturized. So the growth of my hair, this is, like I said, this is all I've gotten so far. If I can see that really good. If you can't, let me know. I can see some of it. But I'm curious of what's going to happen in the next 4 weeks. Because it seems like certain parts of the year, my hair grows really fast. Like I be having like a lot of gray coming in. And then there's other parts of the year where it's kind of slow growing. So I'm wondering if I'm going through the slow growing phase right now. But that's okay. And y'all, this is all I'm doing to take care of my hair. So the key thing here is make sure you keep your scalp cleansed. Don't let a lot of product buildup gets on there. Especially if you work out or if you sweat a lot. You don't want all that sodium built up on your scalp. And the other key thing is keeping your hair moisturized and conditioned. And you can still do that with it being in these plaits or these silly braids or these silly plaits that I got going on here. And the other key thing is get yourself a good bonnet. And I sleep on this at night. And I also wear it around the house. And it keeps my hair moisturized, hydrated for a few days. So with that being said, that's all I have today. That is my update on my 90-day hair growth challenge. If you all have any questions whatsoever, go ahead and leave a comment below. Or just go ahead and send an email if you need to. And I'll try to answer any questions that you have back. So I will catch you on my next video. Take care and God bless.